Hello everyone, welcome today to Lugal's World. We're going to do a reading for Jordan Peterson. We have an amazing tarot reader, Brandon, here. So let's begin.
So we're going to look at his present energy first. And by the way, Jordan Peterson is a doctor of psychology who is a controversial figure because he's somewhat of a social media influencer for males. And this tends to, be the controversy surrounding him is that women do not like his content and men, it's geared towards men. So that tends to be a lot of the, what provokes, you know, controversy and discussion about Jordan Peterson is this gender dispute that they have going on. But either way, his present energy right now, it's showing me the High Priestess in reverse. He's not really tuned into his own higher self right now. He's going through the motions, the academic, the textual, the linguistic, the intellectual, but not the intuitive, not the spiritual, not the God mind. He claims to be a Christian or a godly person, but it seems like he's not connected to that at this time. Maybe he was at a different time in his life and he's going through something that have caused that. Let's see what else is going on. We also have Two of Swords. So he does not know what to do in his current situation. He does not know how to bridge that gap that exists between his audience and how to divert all that controversy back to where it came from, which was our own minds. He's a psychologist and he's trying to figure it all out using psychology. But he needs to figure out with only psychology you're gonna get this far, sir. Just you have to explore every dynamic and everything to understand what's going on. Also, the Chariot, so he's still not doing bad for himself. He's got his wealth, he's got his vehicles, his houses, probably. I'm not sure what his marital life is like, but it seems like he has his personal life together. But when it comes to his image as an influencer and as a social media star, he he is uncertain of how he's going to bridge that gap. But he wants to bridge that gap. That's what it's showing me with this energy.
I've heard him
He's
referred to as an influencer. That's kind of funny. Think about him like, hello everyone, we're doing a makeup tutorial on Hegelian dialectics today.
Yeah. I mean, like he started off as a psychologist, turned into kind of a motivational speaker, and now the term influencer kind of fits. But he's kind of aware that his content right now is not producing the quality that he wants it to produce. He wants to bridge that gap. So let's see. Before I go into the solution for him, I want to see what you are picking up.
So in regard to the curse of like why he incarnated, it's a problem with like I feel like he's too good with thinking. It's like Mercury has its exaltation in Aquarius, and that's the energy that's coming out with the Six of Swords here. So, which is actually a very, very good card for thinking. You see where all of the swords linked up. You see where every viewpoint goes with every single viewpoint, and so there may be that might be keeping him, like you were saying, like from higher spiritual aspects, because thinking can only take you so much, because his blessing card was the Fool, which is like the beginning, like when you're going through that awakening phase. So maybe part of it is like there's this battle in him between the thinking mind and the divine mind that he's going through and whatnot. So but on the flip side, this curse of thinking is actually a huge blessing. So maybe saying his blessing is his curse, and that his intelligence has caused a lot of difficulties from his life, which is often our gifts are often the most difficult and challenging things to handle in our life. So I feel like there's a lot of turmoil and conflict that has come because of his gift of intelligence. And so that's been his curse, has been the Lord of Earthly Success, which is, this card is formally known as that. And yeah, so that's what I see regarding the curse of Jordan Peterson. The main incarnational card that I got is the four, or yeah, the Four of Wands here. So with the Four of Wands, this is Venus and the third decan of Aries. This is chesed through fire. So this is the power of condensation, growth, stability, standing in the structural discipline of the four. The work is done. The plan was successful. The fire has settled. So there is a fiery energy. I think that he is actually closest to the divine. This card would embody the fire that is just a step down from the divine. So he really is coming from, he's really from above coming to earth in a way. There's an energy of intellectual research, but aiming at something spiritual with this card. There is problems with big family troubles, failed business projects at times. So there's a lot of failure he's had to go through. There is a lack of tranquility. There is an overestimation of his abilities. There is that, but that's really very minor with this card. I think it's the perfection and rest and completion. So there's a level of structure with that fire, which is really impressive. So seeing the Fool card, which is like 0, and then seeing the 6 and the 4, this is all very structured, like 0, 4, 6. These are all very symmetrical, balanced numbers. So this person is very orderly, obviously very structured. This is yeah, he also has connections. The deity connected to him, I would say, is Father God Amun-Ra, is this kind of the father energy. So like it's pretty obvious. And so going on to his blessing, this is Kether going to Chokmah. This is Pisces going to Aries. This is and then the flip side of that, Uranus and Mercury, which is the curiosity, spontaneity, and a little bit of madness. I mean, to be really a genius, you have to have a touch of madness. I would say the Fool is where it all begins, where it all ends. It's the beginning. It's very powerful in that it's a state of innocence, of joy, of freedom. So I feel like he's been able to keep himself from being jaded in life. I mean, you see on TV, he's able to. I've seen him cry on his on the videos that he's made. Like he's able to keep this level of innocence, which is really impressive to me. He's able to change, move, adapt, readiness to jump into life. Even if no one cares, he's going to press forward and do what his passion is to do. So I think that he has a lack of fear, which is good. I feel that there's also that innocence that we talked about. So he is innocence of a child. That's energy.
He, in the Myers-Briggs personality system, he's probably an ENTP, and you kind of see this, the baby FE going on. Our viewers are probably not into that, so let's move on to the solution now for Jordan Peterson. What does he have to do to make his life go great and fantastic, or achieve his dreams, so to speak? Because it doesn't look like he's doing that right now. What does he got to do? What does Jordan Peterson got to do? What you got to do? What you got to do? Okay, so this Page of Cups is.
I got the same card. I got Pentacles. Page of Pentacles.
Okay, so he needs to, I guess, like calm it down, make it more chill or humorous, because with the Page of Cups, it's kind of like a young, emotional, but also humorous and kind-hearted, friendly fellow who's just kind of, making an offering and kind of being charming. And I think what he has to do is he has to adapt to that behavior. He needs to be a bit more, like, he needs to show off his charmingness and his friendliness and his kindness. That's what I think this is saying. He needs to show off more of that and make a spectacle of it. Even do it on YouTube, do giveaways, things like that. And also with the King of Wands in reversed, I think he needs to accept that he is not the most brilliant man on earth. That's part of his growth path here. He feels like he's surrounded by, I guess, morons, and he needs to realize there's a lot that he does not know. And yeah, quite literally, that is the truth. There's a lot he doesn't know, and what he does not know, he is afraid of. So explore the unknown, Jordan. Explore the unknown, and you will return to your chariot, which you are already kind of in. But if you want to maintain it, you'll have to explore new territory, be friendlier, be more of a philanthropist type of person, or address some of your controversies. With the Temperance in reverse here, we have he needs to go back on his work, his earlier work, and analyze and criticize his own arguments from the past, his own debates. He needs to critically analyze his past thinking. And that is how he will grow and blossom.
So thank you everyone who has joined this tarot reading today. If you found this insightful or inspirational or anything, please book a reading, give this video a like, subscribe, comment, share it with your friends who are interested in Jordan Peterson, and book both of us. Go and support my work here, Brandon's work here, by getting a reading and figure out, why are you here on Earth? What's happening? We're here for you, to help you uncover all those mysteries that have been plaguing you. Will he leave? Will she go? Will she stay? We're here for you. So peace, everyone. Peace.